Hello, my young brothers and sisters. Today we are going to talk about economics. As you know, my name is Gerard Realty Limited. Today we are going to look through economics. Today topics is concern about introduction to economics. We are going to look on meaning of economics, economics as science, the nature of economics, importance of economics, and economic problems. Welcome to today's session. So, what comes into your mind when someone tells you to economize? What comes into your mind when someone tells you to economize? To economize means to use sparingly. It means you do not have enough of resources, so you have to use whatever you have sparingly. It means you do not have enough of something, so you have to use whatever you have or whatever is available sparingly. That is what we call to economize. Economizing comes about because of scarcity. When we say scarcity in economics, it means it is limitedness of resources relative to human works. So, it is limitedness of resources relative to human works. That is what we call scarcity. Scarcity comes from scarce, something which is limited, which is not enough. So, we have seen above that economize comes because of scarcity. Scarcity, as we have seen, is limitedness of resources relative to human works. So, if everything is in plenty, there would be need to economize. If everything is available and enough to society, there would be need to economize. To economize comes because of scarcity. To economize comes from economics. Economics, as our subject of study, is also derived from two words. Two words in Greek, called oikos, meaning household, and nomos, meaning rules. Economize comes from economics. Economics also comes from two Greek words, oikos, meaning household, and nomos, meaning rules. When we combine two words, it meaning rule of households, or economics, meaning rules of households. When we say households in economics, it meaning the people who are living under same roof. That is households. So, oikonomos in literally meaning the rule of households. So, we are going to look on economics definition. Economics definition with different authors. Let's look about economics definition According to Lionel Robbins as an author of various books relating to economics. Economics, as definition by Lionel Robbins, is science. First of all, economics is the science which studies human behavior as the relationship between ends and scarce, which have alternative users. Economics by Lionel Robbins, trying to define economics as a science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce, means which have alternative users. Economics also is concerned with efficient allocation of resources so as to attain maximum satisfaction from limited resources. Efficient allocation of resources. When we say efficient allocation, means to use certain resources in a certain area in way which is very successful or which is very meaningful. There is other authors which who are trying to define economics as Adam Smith, James Mill, and Alfred Marshall. All of them have defined economics in different ways, but as we have seen, economics are concerned about science, which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends needs, and scarce, as we see scarce from scarcity, which meaning limitedness of resources relative to human wants. Also economics, according to Adam Smith. Defined economics as study of causes of wealth of nation and nature of wealth and means through which we can increase production. Economics, according to James Mill, defined as economics a practical science of production and the distribution of wealth and problems involved in production and distribution of wealth. That is according to James Smith. We have another author who trying to define economics, who is called Alfred Marshall. Alfred Marshall defined economics as a study of mankind in ordinary business of life. It examines that part of individual and social action is connected with attainment of material wealth for a well-being. That is the definition of economics according to Alfred Marshall. So we are going to look about most important concept, which is economic problems. Economic problems, as we have seen, there is three main economic problems, which are scarce, choice, and opportunity cost. Scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost. What comes to our mind when we hear about scarcity? As you have seen, scarcity is limitedness of resources relative to human worth. Scarcity can be directly or indirect. All definitions of economics point to scarcity because economics arises out of scarcity. Without scarcity, there would be no need economics. We have mentioned it, satisfying unlimited words. When we are in economics, it's all about satisfaction. Satisfaction in economics, it is what we gain from using or consuming something else. So we are going to look through economic problems, which is called scarcity, as you have seen. Scarcity. So, human words may be also classified as private words or public words. Private words or public words. We will also look through what we call consumption in economics. Consumption in economics does not mean to eat, but rather to use and get satisfaction from what you use. We will look in next session is because consumption in economics does not mean to eat, but rather to use and get satisfaction from what you use. Economic problem arises because people attempt to use scarce resources to produce goods and services to satisfy their unlimited wants, or endless needs. Okay. The second definition is what we call economics as science. Economics as science. As you have seen, economics is science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce, means which have alternative users. On that session, we are going to look about economics as science. Economics falls under a group of subjects called social sciences. Other social sciences include political science, sociology, and social psychology as science. I've seen economics as science because it falls under a group of sciences like social science, political science, sociology, and psychology. It is as science because economics makes use of scientific method of inquiry. That is the reason why we classify economics as science. We are going to look about the nature of economics. What comes into your mind when someone tells you to talk about the nature of economics? Studying the behavior and the decisions of people at the same time is very difficult. Economic behavior is derived by many factors which makes it different or difficult to analyze. To enable the analysis, economists construct theories and models, that is, the reason or the nature of economics. Economists, they constructed models and theorems to solve the behavior of different people. That is what we call nature of economics. There is, in those variables or in those models, when we build model, we need variables. Some variables can be dependent variable or independent variables. We will see how a variable can be independent or dependent in our next sessions. As you have seen, there is 3 economic problems which we are going to look through, and will be our end of today's session. Economic problems. There are 3 main economic problems. There are what we call scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost, as we are going to explain below. Scarcity is limitedness of resources relative to human worth. Scarcity in economics means that the available resources are not sufficient to satisfy all human wants. Scarcity arises because human wants are unlimited, yet the resources are limited. Well, let us look at an example of scarcity. Let us suppose that you need to buy a book. You need to buy 5 books for 50,000 francs as a cost of that book. So in your pocket you have only 20,000. As the amount of money you have are not enough to buy those books, you will buy only 2 books for 2,000 as a result of limited money you have or limited amount you have. You will buy only 2 books because you have unlimited worth. You have a need of 5 books, and your ability or your ability to pay is for 2 books. You will buy 2 books unless you need 5 books. That is what you call scarcity. Scarcity meaning the resources you have are not enough to satisfy your wants. That is scarcity. Also, let us look through choice. Choice become because of scarcity. Choice arises out of scarcity because the commodities are scarce relative to human needs. People must make a choice because they cannot have all needs at the same time. Choice refers to making a decision about different possible options. Choice refers to making a decision about different possible options. That is what we call choice. Let us look about opportunity cost. Opportunity cost arises out of scarcity and choice. When choice is made, it means some wants are unsatisfied, are left unsatisfied. Opportunity cost, it is what you miss because you made the choice. That is what we call opportunity cost. What you miss because you made the choice. Opportunity cost is not the entire range of all the commodities missed or foregone. No. It is just what one item that is next to the item chosen on the scale. The meaning, you have a list of needs. You have limited resources. Today, because of choice, you buy one on a list of needs you have. The next one, it is opportunity cost for the previous one. It meaning you do not have enough of resources to buy all you need. So for that, you are going to make a choice. In a choice you made, there is some items left because of limited resources. The left resources or the left item you do not buy because you don't have enough of resources. It will be an opportunity cost. Meaning opportunity cost, it is what you miss because you made a choice. Thank you for today's session, my young brothers and sisters of economics students. I thank you for being attended this session. I encourage you to get next session where we will look about PPF, Production Possibility Frontier, PPF. We will look about PPF, Production Possibility Frontier. As you have seen today, we have looked through introduction to economics. As you have seen the meaning of economics as science, the nature of economics and economic problems. Economic problems, today you have seen there are three economic problems: scarcity, choice, and opportunity costs. As you have seen, scarcity, the limitedness of resources relative to human worth. As we see, opportunity cost, it is what you miss because you made a choice. Thank you for our session today. Have a nice day. God bless you all.